Oh, this is the Imperial Age. Finally arrived
Hi.
after 3.5 years, announcing, but finally here. And made it at last. Um, I'm so honored and happy to have you here. And um, there was few changes in the past in a band, but still three main members. So Alex, Jane, and Anna. Um,
Manuela is
Ma-
also
and Manuela.
is also part of the band since September.
Okay, brilliant.
Permanently, yeah.
So I have to ask. I don't like politicians. Just ask how difficult for you guys was to move all these politic bullshit for you guys. How was it? How bad was it for you? I'm sure it was very bad.
Moving to a different country is always not very easy thing to do, but we managed. Of course, we had some losses, um, some money losses, yeah, and well, we managed. I think we're still alive. We're here.
Well, I can say that it was difficult. That when you don't know where you're going to live and you don't know how long you're allowed to live there, and being a huge financial loss, of course.
And a loss of time.
Yeah,
Also.
so we lost like at least half a year and several dozen thousands of dollars on this. Yeah, but it looks like finally there is some light at the end of the tunnel. Because yesterday we got the email that the two of us have been granted the exceptional talent tier 1 global visa, and that is the best visa to the UK that you can get. That's on top of the tour. That's a different
Wow.
type, but basically we're going to move and live here,
Oh wow.
and that's in 3 years. That's ILR, and
That's awesome.
in 4 years it's citizenship. So,
Oh, that's great news.
this band will officially become a British band.
Wow. All right. Cool. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. That's awesome. So we'll see probably more often then.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Well, okay. Let's move something more positive. So finally on tour. You did a beautiful tour in Europe. I think that was a very busy. I saw the everyday schedule was must be very tiring as well. How you manage? How everything like this. Anna.
Me?
Manuel.
Manuela?
Okay, Anna.
Well, um, we really missed to perform live. So this possibility was like a blessing for us, and we didn't feel any. We didn't. We're not tired, and even if we had shows every day, it was like come back to what we like to do, to our dreams, and like we feel like we continue our way in 3 years of postponing of it. So yeah, it felt really nice.
All right.
Manuela?
For me too. That was my first tour, and stay distance of my house for a month is something strange for me. It was so, but it was also a nice experience with the guys, with all the support from the people.
Okay. Great. So the European tour. Well, the UK was a little bit with the hiccup. You didn't get the visa first time, the second time. Now I think it's the third time. So you tried finally to get approved. So you here. We have a little chat before the start of the interview. Alex, how is the tour so far
It's
in
great.
UK?
It's absolutely great. The only issue we're facing is that let's see how it's going to go today and tomorrow. But for example, in Glasgow, we had like 60% of those who actually bought the tickets come to the show. A lot of them wrote that it was announced on such short notice that people actually had already plans in place. But we're grateful that almost nobody asked for a refund. But still, we would like to see everybody.
Yes.
Yeah, but we also understand that it is not easy for everyone to just cancel their
arrangements for in 2 weeks notice. So
Yeah, it was
That's-
announced too quickly for people and unexpected maybe, so we understand.
Yes. Shifts, work
yeah,
and
yeah.
so on. That's
Yeah.
that's the most, because I'm talking about myself. This is exactly the same. Sometimes you like to go and then you can't. You just can't.
But I think this tour was postponed like 5 times.
Yeah, this is
and
the
I lost count. Frankly.
yeah, me
Yes,
too.
it was,
And
was many.
this time when we finally got notifications that our visas are ready, we just thought there
That
is
was
no way we're canceling it and postponing it again. So yeah, we have only 2 weeks, but we can. No way.
I mean, that was like 3 weeks ago when we were okay. The tour is good, and I just write in the
And
group chat.
it
Okay,
was-
everybody prepare for
We
it.
set
okay,
ourselves
in
a
2 weeks.
deadline. So if we don't get visas until 10th of January,
Yeah.
I think, then we will write. Then it is postponed again.
Yeah.
And it was 10th
Of
January. Of January.
Yeah.
And I reminded Alex, okay, it is the time we should write the message. And then I opened my email, and then, your decision is ready, blah, blah, blah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the music. So you released the New World. So that's what we're gonna hear tonight.
You're gonna hear it.
Not only New World.
You're gonna hear the new world in its entirety,
And Old War too.
plus the old world. Some fragments.
And the ancient world.
Okay, I'm glad you're in good spirit
Wow.
because I'm extremely nervous.
I'm actually in a good spirit in a long, long time.
I can imagine. Must be very nice to see fans again.
Yeah.
There's something
It's
like
just very nice to be here.
I
when you
think
have
it's mostly because he had his fish and chips for like already 2 times.
sounds like your favorite dish.
Yeah, it's
Alex.
very reminiscent for me. It's nostalgic because as a child I used to live in the UK, so
Okay.
for me, always when I come back, I buy some Cadbury cream egg and some fish and chips. Always.
Now
All
you're
right.
gonna live here for.
Yeah, so I will.
More time.
I will switch to more healthy food.
You're gonna get fat.
No. I tried, it didn't work.
So when you're touring between the cities and stuff, what do you listen? Anybody listen something, or you're reading something? What are you guys doing?
I'm driving.
What are you doing, Manuel?
Yeah, that's a good question. He sits silently in the
Because
van.
he's on the last
What's
row,
that?
sitting somewhere far
Yeah.
away
Yeah.
usually.
So what do you do?
So
I listen music, but Italian music.
secretly.
Oh, Italian music.
Pop,
Celentano.
Italian,
Oh, pop,
exactly.
Italian.
Also,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
today
Seriously?
I'm seriously. Yeah.
I thought Andrea Bocelli or something like
Also,
that.
yeah.
Also, oh really?
Bocelli, Eros Ramazzotti.
Eros Ramazzotti, I love him.
I
Yes.
love metal.
You keep
I
on,
play metal,
You
but
keep on.
I also love the pop music, all this. So
There's
this is
one
my
song.
secret.
There's one
That's
song I
terrible.
remember.
You're not alone. I like Michael Jackson.
I
Yeah,
like
me
Taylor
too.
Swift.
I like Michael Jackson
I
too.
like good music.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's
actually,
it. Yeah,
music
there
is
you go.
music. What else? So, I usually read something, but not on this tour. This tour we don't have long distances except the first day. But the first day it was first night.
Night
we,
and then day.
we were sleeping, tried to sleep, and no time to read. And also, I just speak with people, think about something, put my makeup. Maybe
Okay.
sometimes I have some, inspiration on the road, and I write lyrics for songs.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay.
Well, I usually do nothing in the car, just observing the scenery, just
Relaxing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't read in the car. I can't look at my phone.
Yeah.
So I just.
Okay.
I know.
And here is the driver.
I normally drive, yeah. So I try to do only that,
Okay.
which sometimes pisses people off because I don't listen to them and I cannot answer messages. And
sometimes you put some music.
yeah, I do
Yeah.
put some music, yeah, but sometimes I consult with the others and sometimes I do not. I think yesterday we had Avantasia, today we had Winter Sun and Dimmu Borgir
And night vision.
and Nightwish, yeah.
and Celentano.
Yeah,
All the
that-
time.
but that was
Invisible.
inaudibly present. Yeah.
Inheritable.
Do you have time for books? Reading books?
Not
On
at all,
tour.
no.
Well, I mean, generally. What's your favorite book?
Oh, my favorite book is Lord of the Rings, but last time I read it was like 20 years ago. You know,
Impossible. It's not that old.
If I read books, it's more like some professional and technical books, like or video courses or stuff.
Yeah,
like
that's,
that.
you're like me, pretty much. Yes.
Yeah, at the moment I also read a Tolkien, Silmarillion, because last time I tried it, I couldn't read it. I stopped on the, I don't know, 100 page or something, because it's really complicated.
Mhm.
So now I'm going further.
Okay.
Read it in English. That will.
Oh,
Oh,
thank
yes.
you, thank you. Mhm.
No,
Oh, yes.
after that,
No,
you will
Yes.
have zero English.
Yeah, that's like
no.
that's like my wife. She was reading the Harry Potter, the first book. And there's just so many complicated words, and she was like, the first book is thick like this. So
Well,
it was
even
really
Harry Potter is complicated.
I think Jane, like, when was it? 10 years ago, you read Lord of the Rings with a dictionary. The first part.
Yeah, I've read only the first two books, but I've read
First
the,
two only.
but I read the whole Twilight Saga.
And the whole Twilight. Okay.
Twilight Saga, yes.
So that's how she learned English.
But basically, now my favorite book is the one about the paleontology and evolution. I like the scientific books.
scientific.
Yeah.
Right. I
Emanuele,
like
books about Cilentano.
No,
Cilentano.
mangaha.
manga. Huh?
Yeah,
Don't know.
Junji Ito, no.
Oh,
that?
Horror, horror.
the-
oh, horror.
Horror.
Is that some
The pictures.
Comics.
Japanese
So which one is your
I see
favorite
that, yeah.
horror?
We saw it last tour.
Which one?
Yes.
What? I don't understand.
Which one is your favorite?
Junji Ito.
Junjito.
Yeah.
That's a
writer.
comics.
Yeah, it's a comics.
Oh, okay. See, I'm not too much in comics.
No
I
one
used to-
knows what is it.
I remember.
Sounds
I
Tell
remember
me,
when
you
I
don't
was a
know?
teenager. I remember there was a comic.
Emanuele, the man
Back
of
in-
mystery.
Celentano.
After Celentano,
Celentano.
Junji Ito. Yeah, the connection is really strange. Japanese, Italian, I love it.
All right, cool. So Imperial Age, how's where the fans? Obviously, you selling the older merchandise. You bring all the merchandise with you, so that's how we can support the band. Come to the venue, obviously. Is anything else you like to add before I let you go? To relax.
Well, I always add one thing that I always say that a huge thanks to our fans, because if not this tremendous support that was given to us, we would still be stuck in a country from which, for us there is no return, and all the past year actually demonstrated in action for us what fan support really means, and we actually still have some tails trailing from the crowdfunding, and the patience with which people are waiting for that, and the patience with which fans here, stuck to their tickets for 3.5 years. That is fucking astonishing.
And also the fact
And
that
it really, really, really warms my heart to realize the amount of support, and we're not going to fail you guys. I mean, some things might be slow, but as you can see, they will happen, and we will do whatever it takes to deliver. And when I say that, this means the world to us. That's literal.
All right. Thank you very much to be Imperial Edge, and I hope we'll see you more often than
Oh,
just
yes.
1 in 3 years or 4 years.
Our promoter said just get some sort of residency here, and I'll give you any amount of shows.
All right, brilliant. That's a good
Unlimited.
that's a good news. That's a good news. Okay. As I said again, thank you very much for the interview. Thank you very much for your time, and I can't wait for the show. Finally, live
Yes.
show from me. We heard some of the live shows. People in Europe, they already heard some live shows already, but UK was still a little bit behind. But that's all past now, and
Now it's gonna be
just
now it's
look
gonna
to
be
the
the other
future.
way around.
Yes.
Yeah, and I remember. Do you remember the guys from Glasgow? They said that they are the best audience. So
They said,
today we
"Come
will
to Glasgow."
compare. Yeah, they said, it is good that you started from Glasgow because then you go to worse places. So let's check.
Yeah, so we're encountering
Let's find out.
this little how do you call it? local small local nationalisms here.
Competition.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody have their own opinion, don't they? All right, and again, thank you very much,
Thank you.
guys, and
Thank
I
you.
can't wait for the show. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Cheers.
You're listening to Radio Bloodstream.